Hi, I'm Victoria Sasso, and I'm reading for Lola in Copacabana, Martha in The Secret Garden, and Lizzie in Baby. Are you a musician?
Well, a songwriter, really. So, welcome to New York. Hey, how about those arrangements? Do you need something for tomorrow?
Oh, no, I'm fine, really. I have a lovely arrangement of a ballad in the style of Helen Morgan. My high school band teacher, Mr. Lumpkin, he did it for me. It's really swell.
Mr. Lumpkin.
Yes, and it's an original song, too, written by the only other songwriter I've ever met back in Tulsa, Mr. Schminkle.
Mr. Schminkle.
Yes, Mr. Schminkle. Look, Mr. Forte, I know exactly what you're thinking. I'm just some innocent little hayseed who wouldn't know a curtain call from a hog call.
No, not at all.
And I'm gonna fall flat on my face with my original songs by Schminkle and Lumpkin. That's what you'd like, isn't it?
No, you're wrong. It's true. I hadn't heard of your band teacher, Lumpkin, but when you said Schminkle, well, that makes all the difference. Who's he, the wrestling coach? Look, now, let me show you what I can do.
No, thank you. I think I'll show you what I can do. Tomorrow. I'm going to show you and a whole bunch of other people. Good night, Mr. Lumpkin.
Hey, wait. I gotta see you again. We just got off to a bad start, that's all. How can I reach you?
Oh, you won't have any trouble finding me, Mr. Tony Forte. Just look for the brightest lights in Manhattan. They'll be spelling my name. Well there, Mary Lennox. My name is Martha. And now that you're up, I'll make the bed.
Aren't you going to dress me first?
Canst thou dress thyself, then?
In India, my ayah dressed me.
Well, then it'll do you some good to wait on thyself a bit. 'Tis a fair wonder grand folks' children don't turn out fair fools, being washed and took out to walk like they was puppies.
What is the language you speak?
Of course, you've not heard any Yorkshire living in India, have you? Mrs. Medlock said I'd have to be careful or you wouldn't understand what I was saying. Of course, I didn't know what to expect from you either. When I heard you was coming from Bombay, I thought you'd be a fair brown, I did. But you're not brown at all. More yellow, I'd say. Hey, now, lassie, I didn't know you'd be so easy vexed. I'll dress you this time if you like. You can pretend you're back in India and I'm your servant. You just give me that little yellow foot.
I'm quite all right, thank you.
Look out there. That's the moor, that is. Like a dull purple sea this morning. Do you like it?
I hate it.
Ah, well, you just wait till spring then. For then the moor is covered in gorse and heather and there's such a lot of fresh air. Then me brother Dickon, he goes out there and plays on the moor for hours. He's got a pony that's made friends with him. And birds and sheep and such that eats right out of the palm of his hand. Mary, you had nothing to do with your uncle's leaving. It weren't you, child. Your uncle liked you. I know he did. Didn't he tell you you could have a garden? Didn't he send you clothes and books? Well, didn't he?
But Colin's going to die and it's all my fault.
And what have you done for Colin except get him going outside every day and get him eating his food and get him believing he can get strong again? I think you were just what Colin needed.
But you're not a doctor, Martha. Will you tell him I'm sorry? I mean, after I'm gone, will you tell him I didn't mean to hurt him? That I didn't want to go?
I think you'd better tell him that yourself.
I can't, Martha. He'll just get mad and start acting all high and mighty, and then Dr. Craven might send him away too.
You're talking like you're already gone, Mary.
I am gone, Martha. I wish I were a ghost.
No ghost could have done what you've done in this house, Mary.
Liz, listen to me. We're getting married.
What are you talking about? Danny, I'm pregnant.
Right, so we're getting married.
I'm talking about having a baby. A baby! Why are you getting off the subject?
Liz, that is the subject. You have a baby, you get married.
I told you, Danny, I never want to get married.
Why do you never want to get married?
Because I never want to get divorced.
Lizzie, that doesn't make any sense.
See? Even us talking about marriage is leading to what could potentially be our first fight. The next step is credit cards and mortgages and twin beds and endless petty squabbles. Marriage is an antisocial act. No one survives. How can I be pregnant?
Hey, all I'm saying is, unless we're sure enough of ourselves to get married, How can we have a baby?
It is crazy to do, isn't it?
Yeah. What did your mom say?
Mom practiced her creative listening and said that she'd understand whatever choice I made.
My mom will cry for a month. She thought giving up science is irresponsible.
It'll live with us for 18 years.
It's not just going to eat pizza for dinner.
We don't have to have it.
I know.
I had this surprise for you, but it's off. It's all off.
What's the surprise?
I was going to marry you next month on my birthday.
You don't have to marry me.
What do you mean I don't have to?
You don't have to give up everything you believe in.
Don't tell me what I can and can't give up.
Hey, Liz, stay cool. I know. I've been on the road. I've been on my own.
You shit.
I've been traveling the highways and the byways for you, cruising that long gray ribbon.
You shit! You knew I was going to do this.
As soon as your letters stopped mentioning it.
This is not a good sign. I'm not starting a marriage with you one up.
I don't know. I think it's kind of nice for a change.